Hey everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion Plays Xcom Enemy Unknown. I'm just here at the Situation Room to remind you of where we stand overall in this game right now. I've got satellites in Argentina and Brazil, so I've got the bonus for South America. But things are not going well apart from that. We've reached one bar of our doomsday clock, basically, here. United States has pulled out of the Xcom project. India and China are not far behind, and we may actually end up losing both of those. So let's see what we've got going on here. Our research is UFO power source, which has another 6 days left. Our engineering facilities, let's see what we've got going on here. Satellite uplink is going to take 2 more days. We don't really have enough credits to build anything else. We could build some items, which may actually be a good idea. But anyway, first things first, let's see what we've got going on mission control here. Oh, right, we had a UFO that I had to go to before, but didn't we get shot down when we tried to do that?
Contact detected.
Maybe not. Maybe that was in my other game. Anyway. So we have 2 jets that are capable of taking down this UFO. Let us go with the Raven, which has the Phoenix cannon on it. Or they're both Raven. Let's go with the Raven 2. If he gets shot down, I'm going to make a That's So Raven joke. I'm warning you. Okay, let's do this. You can make it happen. I believe in you. Not going well so far. Although we're hitting it pretty substantially now. We can take... Oh, yeah, we did! Oh, okay. I looked at our damage and I was pretty sure that we got shot down, but we did actually manage to take down the alien ship, which is awesome. We're definitely going to send a Sky Ranger out there, but let's actually take a second here and upgrade our units, because we're in a pretty bad situation. I've been losing people like crazy. We've only got lieutenants and squaddies and 1 captain, which is really not where we want to be at this point of the game. So we want to also remember we do have this overarching objective to capture another, an outsider alien. But anyway, let's give our badass guys carapace armor. We don't have any other armor to give these guys. But we could if I go back to briefing here. These are squaddies, so I'm going to be a little bit careful about them rather than just sacrificing them as I have been. We're going to go to buy, build items, and we're going to build some... can we build... We can build skeleton suits now, but I might as well build 3 carapace sets. So that's going to cost us a lot. We only have 11 credits left, but now, if we go back to mission control here... and go to the UFO crash site. Yes, send Sky Ranger. I can outfit 3 more guys with our carapace armor here. So I'm probably going to give 1 to Piplup here. He's been a good sniper for us. And snipers have a tendency to be a little bit weaker. And for some reason, they get targeted like crazy by the enemies, even though I try to keep them back. We're going to give 1 carapace armor to our medkit wielder here, which I think is a smart idea to keep her alive. And we have another medkit wielder here, Artie Cuno, who we are going to give carapace armor. Now, I want to give somebody an arc thrower, too, just in case. I think we'll give Assault an arc thrower. If I can go to loadout here. She doesn't really need a nanofiber vest. She needs an arc thrower above all else. We only have 1 arc thrower, sadly. I think we should take one of the... Maybe take the nanofiber vest off of our... No, the sniper's not going to be that close. Whoops. Take the nanofiber vest off of our squaddie assault here and give him a frag grenade, or give her a frag grenade. It should be in loadout. I always get confused between loadout and customize. There we go. So she's going to be our weakest unit for sure. But everyone else, this squad is upgraded a little bit so far. I realized I've got to start... I mean, I've mentioned that I'm doing like a concurrent save to this off camera to keep my skills up and play the game because I enjoy it so much. The difference between this game and that game, and the reason my other game is going so much better for me, is because I take care of my squad members.
So that's where
and I build satellites.
It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Alright, so we have a pretty standard mission here. This is going to be one of the seek and destroy ones with the alien spacecraft. I've done a lot of these UFO missions lately, which is great because they give you more technology. And remember that we are also going to be trying to capture an outsider alien, which is likely...
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
I should say it's likely that we'll run into one, because they seem to show up very often on the... what should I say? On the alien UFO levels. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to move some of our guys out here. We already... Geez, we already came across 2 aliens, and they're both outsiders. So we're probably going to try to kill one and keep the other one alive. We got a 51% chance to hit each. Let's obviously go for the one that's further away right now.
We can't afford to squander these opportunities, Commander. Please make every effort to stun this particular species of alien using the arc thrower.
Alright, so we did get a kill there. I realized, Dr. Valen, you want me to stun them using the arc thrower? That's fine by me. Unfortunately, you know, we've got to actually get in there first. I'm probably going to take some damage in here. Because I assume that outsider is going to... Someone told me that they hit like a brick, basically. Or hit like a Mack truck. But we're going to get Mad Dog Carol King up in here close. And hopefully on the next turn or the turn after, she should be able to get in there with the arc thrower, capture it, and then, you know, that objective is done for us, which should unlock the next overarching mission, I believe. And we got Pip Lup. We'll send him, I guess, just over here. And then put him into Overwatch. Although he can't go into Overwatch, actually, as a sniper. So we'll just tell him to hunker down. He's going to be our sniper, so it's possible that he can get some better shots in later. Now, I imagine the outsider is probably going to try to fall back. Actually, it's going for a hit, and it is going to hit. 5 damage. Sadly, to the very person that we wanted to send up here to hit him, I believe. We're just going to move her, like, over here. I want to get her closer. Unfortunately, I have to keep her in cover as well. And I don't think run and gun will work here. So let's just put her into Overwatch. Who's this guy? This guy can maybe... It's a risky situation that I'm trying to kill this guy rather than just... Or I'm trying to capture this guy rather than just kill him. Do we have anyone who can do suppression? No. We have running guns. Who has suppression? That must be Mad Dog Carol King. Well, we can at least do some damage with our guys, which is what we want to do because they're more likely to be captured if they have lower health, I believe. But I don't really know how we're going to do this. Let's send Julie Dumont in a little bit more. She's got a med pack, so she can heal Carol, which might be a good idea if they end up being in this position for any longer. I'm just going to put this guy into Overwatch. I know that sounds crazy, and we'll move our sniper into, like, here. And we'll put him in the... Oh, we don't have any other options for him. I was going to say we'll put him into hunker down, but that's unnecessary. Okay, and we'll get in a little bit closer here. If I have a support, I would love to throw a smoke grenade or something just to protect me in this situation. God, those guys do a lot of damage. I said doo-doo. Okay, so we got Carol King here. We're going to have to dash up to here, sadly. I don't want this to happen, but here's what we're going to do. First things first, we're going to have her use her medkit on... Carol King here, because she's going to dash in and find herself in possibly a scary situation here. And she's my medic is not as valuable as my assault here. So she's going to come in here, and on the next turn, she's going to use that arc thrower. I think we kind of want... Maybe we can just get some pistol shots in here just to see if we can do a little bit of damage to make the arc thrower more likely to work. 1 damage, that's fine by me. That's going to make it a little easier. And we're not going to do any more firing. We're just going to go into Wow, we probably shouldn't even go into Overwatch because we could easily kill it by accident. Should just hunker down instead. So everyone's going to hunker down. Actually, I could smoke grenade. This is what I want to do. I want to smoke grenade on our medic. If I could hit both of them... Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So this should make both of our units there harder to hit. I think it's still probably pretty likely that someone is going to take some damage here, but this might, you know, increase our chances just a little bit. So he's going to take a shot at my kind of assault unit over here. He's going to take a lot of damage, sadly. But hopefully he has a med kit as well. Alright, so now we got Carol King up here. Somewhere, there we go. Zoom in, please. And we are going to just, first off, walk out to, like, right here. Like, right in front of this asshole. And then what are our chances? 80% chance? That's pretty good.
Say goodnight. Excellent work. We'll begin analyzing this new artifact as soon as you return.
Alright, so provided we actually... Weird camera work here. Provided we actually kill all the remaining aliens on the base, this mission should basically be a success for us, which is awesome. So we're going to move Morel up here. And I'm going to try to get a med packer up to her. Not a fudge packer, that's totally different. And also incredibly offensive, I apologize. Just get our sniper to hunker down here for now. Who has the med kit? You do not have a med kit. You have an arc thrower? I didn't realize I had 2 guys with the arc thrower. But anyway, we'll send Pete Catchew up here. Because we seem to be reasonably safe from other directions. Now, he has a med kit that he has not used yet. So we're going to... We could use that to heal our other med packer, but it's not necessary. And the reason I say that is because her med pack doesn't have any more uses. She might want to go outside, though, because it's always the possibility that there's going to be aliens out here. But I think it's safer to just kind of keep her... Oh, God, don't do that. Oh, she's taking the ladder. This is a really weird layout. But I guess she's getting a good view of what's going on here. This is a hell of a dash. I really did not want her to be outside. I thought she was going to be inside. So we hear a sound coming from that area. That's fine. First thing we want to do is just make sure everyone's relatively healed up here. And also we want to get Julie Dumont. Man, you can't be out there. Come back inside. It's freezing outside. And please don't take any more ladders. That took fucking forever. Okay. So we want to get over here with our med packer. And we're going to med pack on... I can't see what you want me to do here. I'm assuming that's the person we want to med pack. And I'm assuming that this is going well. Beautiful. Okay, everyone's healed up reasonably well. We're going to come back to one of these guys again. Camera's kind of annoying right now. And we're going to open up these doors. We're going to open up these doors, I said, and make some progress inside. Is there anything even outside of here? I'm not sure. We're going to move some guys up, get them behind cover, and hopefully get out of this fucking building as soon as possible, because this is becoming incredibly frustrating. Let's pop open this door, see if we have anything to worry about in here.
They're holding tanks of some kind. As repugnant as the thought may be, this is most likely how they keep their latest test subjects alive.
Alright, well that sounds horrifying. There's no targets available, which is good. Let's just move her into a good cover position, like so.
Enemies in sight.
And what do we see? Oh god, 3 Chrysalis. This could potentially be a horrible situation for us. Remember that Chrysalis can basically one-shot from close range. What if we move our guy up here closely? Can she then do something? She can throw a grenade, but I don't think she can throw it in the right position. This camera work is driving me fucking insane. No? Okay, you know what? You're gonna go into Overwatch for now. We might need you. And we really do not want our sniper to be in a position where he can be killed. I think the best position for him might be actually kind of blocking this doorway. Because he will not be the prime target, and he'll still have a good line of sight into that room. And he's got a little cover on the sides. Now, here's the problem. The Chrysalis coming up. I think we're going to find ourselves in a very difficult situation sometime very soon. Apparently they're running away, or at least one of them is. Oh, here comes one. God, no, Mad Dog! She lived! Thankfully, we med-packed her earlier. She's going to die right here, isn't she? Oh, this is frustrating. Miss. How did this floater get right beside me? This is some bullshit. Okay, first off, Carol King has got to get the fuck out of there. There's no question about that. We're going to put her back here behind cover. The floater is like the least of our concerns. Do we have a Rocketeer? Where's our Rocketeer? Oh, fuck you, Julie. We're going to have her move to like here so she can get a rocket in next turn, because that's going to be what's going to do a ton of damage. Pete Kachu, does he not have a rocket? Yes, he does. Okay. So he's got to drop that rocket for sure. What does the Shredder do again? Causes targets to take increased damage from all targets. Okay. From all sources, I should say. And the rocket itself just does 6 damage. I think that's more important. This might hurt us a little bit. This is scary. We're taking it. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. It hurt me a lot. But it also... may kill these Chrysalis, which would make my life so much easier. Don't use your pistol, use your assault rifle. Can we do anything with that? 60% chance to hit. Don't fail me now. Oh, that's a huge miss. Okay, well, we do have Morel who can throw a grenade. Like I said, we have to kill the Chrysalis. They're by far the highest value targets here. Is this going to hit both of them? I think it is. Please don't bounce off the wall or something. I think it's perfect. That is fantastic. Okay, the Chrysalis are dead. That's of huge importance to us. Now we have Piplup. Do not miss this shot, Piplup. This is a big one for you. You're fucking right next to the dude. Yes, okay, amazingly. We did not lose any squad members there. I find that unfucking believable. Hopefully, this Chrysalis will get close enough not to attack, but close enough for us to attack. In fact, it moved into a position that may be considered awesome for us. So let's see. First, we've got our Julie Dumont. This camera work is seriously frustrating me. I don't want to fire a rocket without being sure that it's actually, you know, it has potential to work. And she is so hurt. Let's just move her up here and then see if we can get a rocket in here. Again, I apologize for the camera work. I'm doing my best here. Don't hit Richter. Whatever you do, don't hit... Yes, fire it. You cannot move and fire this weapon at the same time. Okay, go into Overwatch. I hate you. Now, we might want to use a running gun on Carol King, but the first thing we want to do is just see if we can do some damage to this motherfucker. It might be a good thing right off the bat to just fire a shredder rocket like so. And this one doesn't look like it's going to hit me. It's good. So this will do 4 damage and cause this Chrysalis to take more damage from other targets as well, which is obviously important for us as we look to hopefully kill it here. Articuno has a 60% chance to hit. Do not miss this one, I beg you. Fantastic. Okay, that's that Chrysalis dead. I would be very surprised if we had more than 3 Chrysalis come on this level here. I think we can safely move in. Let's just check, though. Might be a smart idea to just move in and then Overwatch. And get the fuck out of this building as soon as possible, because this is incredibly frustrating camera work here. It's the only time I've really complained too much about the camera in this game. And I think it's because we're inside this structure. Well, I know it's because we're inside of this structure. Still, big pain in the ass. So we're going to dash over here. I'm hoping that this fire doesn't hurt me. Why would it, right? So we have some alien activity. Do we hear any sounds? That's the real question. Nope. I enjoy that. I'm hoping that we come across some sectoids. So I'm not sure if they wanted us to destroy these or not. I wasn't really listening to Dr. Valen when she was talking. So I'm just going to spread out here. Might be a good idea for me to move Piplup. You know, Piplup, you stay there. Pete, catch you. Let him do the dirty work here. We're going to dash him into position behind this door, just so we're ready for whatever might come. Obviously, when we finish this level, doctors are going to have a field day with us. But I think we can dash you behind something. Is there anything here that will provide you a reasonable amount of cover? Not really, so we'll just keep you behind here. Thanks for the kill shot on that Chrysalis last time, by the way. That was huge. And we still have a rocket from Julie, which is important as well. And we're just going to dash her, you know, basically out here. Out in the open, but we do have people covering her on Overwatch, so I don't think she's going to be at too much risk. And Mad Dog. Pretty hurt. I think probably our best course of action is going to be to keep her on Overwatch right here. So we have someone else covering. And Piplup, our last guy. We're just going to move him into safety here. And maybe make him reload? Yeah, why not?
Reloaded.
I don't think there's anything better we could have done there except hunker down for defensive bonuses. Here's some sounds, probably coming from this next room. Oh god, where did that floater come from? Well, we did 3 damage to it. Do we have anyone else on Overwatch? Please tell me we have one more person on Overwatch. We don't, but this should be an easy kill. Who's our least valuable player? Probably Julie Dumont. So she can take him out easily here. 90% chance to hit. That's important. That was a big play. Now, let's see. We'll open this door. Let's see what we've got inside. See a power source and not much else. But we're just going to move out to a reasonably defensible position to get a better view. And there's a floater outside. 75% chance to hit does up to 5 damage. I think this is worth a shot. And he's dead. That might be the last enemy. It's not. Wishful thinking, I think. This has been a tough level so far. 3 Chrysalis, 2 of the outsiders, and I took 1 alive. So this is Piplup. He's got no vision on anybody. I'm just going to have him hunker down. Okay, Articuno. He is support. Let's have him dash out here to a reasonably well-defended position. Doesn't appear to be anybody outside, so that's fine. Who do we have down here at the bottom? Morel? Sure, she can come up here. Is there any way to get from... Yes, okay, that's how the ship is designed. Smart. So she can just go to the door, I think. She can wait there and probably open and do an assault on the next wave if enemies do end up coming from there. And Mad Dog. How far can she go? That's a here. We might as well send her as far as she can go because I think she's reasonably safe. So why not just send her all the way over here? And of course, Julie Morel, I believe, is... her turn is over because she already attacked. This is an intense battle. I'm impressed so far with the balance of the difficulty, really, because I'm still alive. Nobody's been killed, but a lot of people have been very, very hurt.
You hear that?
Okay, so we hear some sounds coming from the other side of the ship. We're going to move Dominique in here. I guess it's Dominique Morel. And then we'll move her in again over here.
Target acquired.
Oh, there we go. So we got 3 sectoids. That's going to be a terrible position for her because she's going to be easily assaulted and may actually die. We'll see, though. So let's get our units who are closer. Mad Dog is pretty close. She can dash and then do some attacks. I really don't want to put her in harm's way, though. So I think I might just dash her over here, actually. She's by far my most valuable squad mate, I think. Her and Pete Kachu, of course. Now, we're going to try to get Piplup into a position where he's going to have a line of sight. So I think maybe... I mean, we can't really see it too well. I'm kind of relying on instinct to tell me where to go because the camera's fucking me up. We have Pete Kachu, who's a heavy... Does he have a rocket left over? No. Okay, so there is a perk that we can get for him that will allow him to be able to fire more rockets per fight. Believe me, I do not regret firing the rockets that we did. I think it was pretty necessary if we were going to survive that we took the actions that we did. So we're going to see if our squaddy out there ends up in a terrible position. We still have Julie Dumont, and she does have a rocket, actually. So what we could do with her, I'm thinking maybe we can dash her up here. And she can get behind the enemies and flank them, and with 1 rocket, she could kill 3 sectoids easily. But it all depends on where this combat is going to come from. So we hear more sounds coming from this area. But no attacks coming in yet. I think everyone's just doing a little bit of positioning. And probably mind melding. Uh-oh. Don't do it. You can live. What's going on here? You can live, Julie. Nice dodge. Great knee bending there. So we're going to try not to use Julie to actually get the kill here. If we can use Piplup, that would be fine by me. Yeah, sure, why not use Headshot here? I think we only have sectoids left anyway, in all likelihood.
X-ray neutralized.
The reason I don't want to use Julie is because she's valuable to us right now because she has the rockets. But she can't move and fire in the same turn. Which makes this a little bit more difficult. So we're going to move just over to this alien computer here. And she can't see anything. So I think what we're going to have her do is go into... we'll take her shotgun out and go into Overwatch, just in case anything comes close to her. Now, Pete Kachu, my favorite. We're going to dash him over here, I would say. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I expected you to be behind the door, but that's fine. You got to do what you got to do, man. More like you got to do what you got to do, Mont, right? Julie Dumont, MVP, sort of. Why don't we dash you over here, Artie? Just in case there is an alien over here that we can see. There isn't. And I think we should put Julie Dumont over here. Can't really see where she is. And then put her into Overwatch. Just in case somebody comes, this will cover the guy that we have grossly out of position. And we'll also move Mad Dog Carol King. She should be in a little bit of a safer position. Because she's incredibly valuable to us. We'll put her... let's just put her into Overwatch over here. There's no reason to risk her right now. If she dies, that's a big loss for our team. And the game as a whole, because like I said, I'm trying to value my crew members more. Alien activity appears to be going quite slowly so far. Oh, here we go. We hear sounds coming from the western side of the ship. Which is almost never good. We want to avoid biting off more than we can chew here, but we're going to move Artie over here. So we finally got a view of that hallway, and it doesn't appear to have anything in it. Then we're going to put him into Overwatch. Julie Dumont, I think we're just going to keep her on Overwatch for now, because we're going to kind of reposition almost all of our squad mates into what is going to be a better position for everybody here, I think. Morel is going to be our flanker, basically. Again, we're going to put her into Overwatch. Piplup, of course, our sniper. We're going to set him behind this right here, just in case anybody comes out. There will be no Overwatch for him. And Pikachu should not even be in here. But we can dash him into a fairly decent position over here. Or we could just put him out here, be reasonably safe, and, you know, put him into... Oh, actually, we should have him reload. We've already got enough people on Overwatch. And with Mad Dog, I'm scared because she has so little health, so I think we're just going to keep her on Overwatch again. I know that sounds crazy. I got a lot of Overwatching going on this turn, but I don't know exactly where the enemies are, so I want to make sure that I'm doing my damnedest here to keep everybody alive. Because everybody is wounded. I can't really afford to be as aggressive as I normally am. We just saw some mind melding going on. Here's a sectoid. Where is my Overwatch? Oh, that's a nasty hit. Oh, only 2 damage, no big deal. I thought I had like 4 people on Overwatch. What happened to that? Okay, so who's our least valuable? We want to keep Piplup going right now. We can definitely kill that sectoid. It has 4 health. What about this one? Sure, we'll try with Cuno. 100% chance to hit. Only did 2 damage, which is not something I wanted to see. We'll take a crack with Julie Dumont with 81% chance. Yeah, no wonder she missed. You're standing in the way. We can use... I think we should use Pikachu if possible. Take out our enemy here. These are big fucking misses. I mean, I don't think they're missing because I'm in the way. I know that sounds silly. But I'm pretty sure that doesn't factor into it. I'm pretty sure it's all just mathematical. We just missed 2 high percentage chances. There we go. We finally got one. And Mad Dog. I'm not going to change anything here. Overwatch. Morel. We are going to move you out and around a little bit. This is scary because there's no cover. So maybe actually we'll... you know, we'll move you over here. I almost dashed her like across the ship. That probably would have been a death sentence for her. And Piplup, I think, is still... totally fine. We'll just stick him onto Overwatch. Okay, that was a good turn. We killed another sectoid. I think there's only going to be 1 alien left on this entire level. And if that's indeed the case, that is great for us. So let's send... Who's our guy here? Artie Cuno. I think the only guy this round who has not taken any damage. We're going to kind of run him over here. No, this is very confusing with the camera, the way it is. I don't want you to run into this room, Artie. I can't stress that enough. I want you, like, yeah, right here. And he did see the alien. That was the most important thing for me there. So, let's see if we can get him. 92% chance to hit. Only 2 damage. I'm not sure what's up with that. But we're gonna, again, alter our viewpoint here so we can see things the way I've been seeing them for the entire match. Who else do we have that can do something here? Pikachu has, like, nothing to go on. Mad Dog. Dominique Morel's too far away. What do you have, Julie Dumont? What can you do for me here? Can I move you? Oh god, I didn't want to take you so far down. Well, we've definitely got to kill this thing now. Do not miss this one. Big plays. And that's the end. Wow. That was a hard level. I can't believe we didn't lose anybody. Killed 11 aliens, including 3 Chrysalids. And didn't lose anybody. Came very close. Ended up having to use both of our med packs. I'm expecting some wicked promotions here when we get back. As well as some cutscenes, probably, about this outsider that we've captured. That was a very important mission, actually. All positive steps there, except for the amount of damage I took.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
Alright, so we do have a lot of promotions there, and a lot of wounded people, sadly, including 2 of our top officers. But, for now, she's going to be upgraded. She confers a reaction shot against any enemy who closes to within 4 tiles, does not require Overwatch. Adds 1 damage on critical hits for each enemy the squad can see. I kind of like the not having to go into Overwatch to get reaction shots on close enemies. Confers +5 defense per enemy. I like aggression on this one. +10 critical % chance for every enemy in sight. Squatty Piplup. Snapshot. Removes the sniper rifle's restriction on firing in Overwatch after moving. That's a good one, but allows firing at targets in any ally's sight radius. I think is going to be more useful for us because we do only have 1 sniper. Articuno allows the support to move 3 additional tiles, allows reaction shots to trigger on enemy attacks, not just movement. So we're going to take that latter one. And Bullet Swarm. Firing the primary weapon as the first action no longer ends the turn. We're going to do that one, because I prefer that one overall. Okay, well, that was a big mission. We got the Outsider Shard, we got a lot of artifacts, a lot of damage stuff that we can actually sell, which is going to be great because we're low on credits. So let's quickly go to the Situation Room here, visit the gray market, and sell all of the shit that we just got. So we're going to sell the surgery tanks, the stasis tanks, which are not as beneficial as I thought they would be. But this is overall going to give us an extra 85 credits, which is pretty useful. Still not doing so hot in the Situation Room here. How about research? We should change our research project to the Outsider Shard, right? It's going to take 3 days. And everything else I think is going okay. Could we build another satellite? What's going on with that? Let's check out Mission Control quickly to see. I guess we have 2 more days until the... Okay, I see what's going on now. But in any case, that's going to make for a good episode. Lots of good stuff happened there. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time. It's possible we can still pull this victory out. Maybe.